North West is only 10 years old, but she's been forced to grow up too fast by her own parents. Both Kim and Kanye have failed to treat their daughter like an actual child and have been exposing her to way too much at a young age. But lately, the situations they've been putting North in seem to be more concerning than ever. The truth about what's been happening and why her parents are making her grow up so quickly is truly devastating, so let's get into it. Kim has been getting accused of pushing North into the public eye ever since she was born, and even though it seemed like Kanye was looking out for her best interests and was trying to protect her at first, that clearly isn't the case anymore. Over the years, Kim and Kanye have both been guilty of dragging their daughter along to events and locations that weren't exactly kid-friendly, but now people are starting to get very worried about how North is going to be affected by her parents' actions. What's been going on recently is honestly so alarming. According to the US Sun, Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign held a launch party in December for their new album, Vultures 1. North also attended the Miami event and she performed on stage with her dad as well. But even though some people think it's great that she's following in Kanye's footsteps, others are convinced that it's doing her more harm than good. The day after the Miami launch party, North made an appearance at a Las Vegas event that was hosted by her dad. However, it wasn't exactly age appropriate. The US Sun reported that the party was set up to resemble a rave at a nightclub, but that wasn't all. It turns out the Las Vegas event was super chaotic and a bunch of fights ended up breaking out. Apparently, North and Kanye didn't even get on stage until midnight. But there's another reason the environment wasn't suitable for kids, and it's seriously bizarre. A lot of guests who were in attendance were reportedly under the influence, not to mention Kanye's wife, Bianca Censori, was barely wearing any clothes as she danced around throughout the party. But North also met some pretty problematic people at the event. After the party, a Bad Girls Club fan page on Twitter shared photos of North posing with baddies, East cast members Smiley and DJ Sky. So many people replied to the post by commenting that North should have steered clear of the controversial reality stars. Despite the fact that the launch parties are over, North's career has just started to skyrocket and Kanye is definitely taking advantage of that. She even appeared with him in the music video for their track Talking / Once Again. It's safe to assume that the father-daughter duo will keep working together even though it could be harmful to North. Clearly, her partnership with her dad in the music industry has already caused her to be exposed to a lot of situations that aren't age appropriate. Believe it or not, Kim has been really supportive of North's collaboration with her dad, but many people have accused Kanye of using his daughter as a promo tool to save his music career, and Kim might only be going along with it for an unbelievable reason. Since North has already spoken out about preferring her dad's house over her mom's place, Kim probably doesn't want to risk completely losing her to Kanye. But it would also be very hypocritical of her to demand that their daughter take a step back from the spotlight. Kim has been exploiting North since she was born by filming her for her family's reality show and posting photos of her on social media. But her decision to let her daughter join TikTok at just 8 years old wasn't only irresponsible, it was also insanely self-serving. Since TikTok doesn't allow anyone under 13 to join their platform, North wouldn't have been allowed to create her own account. But because Kim signed her daughter up under a joint account, they got away with it. Kim has claimed that she's the one running the account and that she monitors North's time on the app. But considering North recently went live just a month after joining, she isn't being supervised like her mom wants people to believe. However, Kim still lets her daughter stay on the platform. There's basically no limit to the content that's accessible on TikTok, which is one of the reasons why there are rules against young children joining. But Kim must not be too concerned about her daughter being exposed to inappropriate content. That's why she's been accused of using the platform to market North as an influencer, which also allows her to stay relevant. When North first joined TikTok, she used to film silly, innocent videos with Penelope. But now that she has nearly 19 million followers, most of her videos are either promotions, dance trends, or photo dumps that are honestly kind of troubling. North definitely doesn't act like a normal 10-year-old online. She's been posting so many photos of her hair and makeup lately, along with several videos of her zooming in on her lips. But one of her latest videos was extremely questionable. According to the Daily Mail, North recently shared a TikTok that showed one of her journal entries. She had written about how grateful she was for her dad's new album. But what she had drawn was pretty shocking. North's drawing was of the cover art for Vultures 1, which features Bianca Censori's backside covered only by a small transparent piece of fabric. The fact that she she drew the revealing photo of her stepmom proves that she's been forced to grow up way too fast. Over the last couple of years, North has been pushed to grow up quickly by her mom in a seriously startling way. Kim has been bringing her to so many high-profile events like the Met Gala, which is technically only for people 18 and older. Kim has been criticized for treating her daughter like she's just a prop for red carpet appearances, but that's not the only reason why it's so damaging for North to be attending so many events that are supposed to be for adults only. According to what parenting coach Natalie Costa told the US Sun, people's brains aren't fully developed until they're in their 20s. She added that Kim and Kanye have been treating North like a mini adult, which could actually be incredibly harmful in numerous ways. Natalie explained that North being exposed to inappropriate content, publicized events, and social media so young will have a terrible impact on her sense of self-worth. She might feel like she's only valued or like if she has a certain amount of followers or wears luxury, expensive clothing. Since North doesn't know how to cope with what she's been exposed to, she hasn't been learning the skills she needs to manage her emotions in a healthy way. That could explain why she's been spotted having meltdowns and acting out more than usual. Natalie claimed that North's well-being, as well as how she feels about herself as a person, will be negatively shaped as a result of her abnormal upbringing. By continuing to push her into situations that aren't age appropriate, Kim and Kanye could be creating a lot of problems for their daughter in the future. If North doesn't have a positive perspective about herself because of what she's been constantly exposed to, that'll hurt other aspects of her life. She may not learn how to build healthy relationships with other people around her, which will only cause her to struggle more. Natalie also revealed that because North doesn't have the brain development to know how to process adult situations, Kim and Kanye should be looking out for her. It's up to them to protect her, and they should be giving her an age-appropriate childhood. But unfortunately, they're the ones to blame for North growing up too fast. It's awful that North will most likely end up struggling with her mental health, but the fact that her troubles will likely be a direct result of the inappropriate situations her parents exposed her to is absolutely heartbreaking. Kim and Kanye seemingly care more about how North can further their fame than the long-lasting effects their selfish choices might have on her. But now that we've gone into how they've been forcing her to grow up so quickly, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Kim and Kanye allowing North to perform at the album launch parties, which were set up to resemble nightclub raves? What do you think about the accusations that Kanye and Kim are exposing their daughter to adult situations just to benefit their career? Let me know in the comments below.